My chance to start a regular season game arrived unexpectedly in the middle of week 7. Our starter was injured, and I was the next man up. It took everything I had to calm my nerves. The preseason is one thing, but I'd be stepping out under the lights for real this time. Then we huddled up and headed out.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Moore. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Throwing again, Moore. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So here we are, Charles, speaking of this rookie quarterback. He's in one training camp in roughly a month and a half or so of regular season games to try to digest everything. Now here he is making his first NFL start.
And let's be frank about it, partner. I'm kind of surprised it's actually taking this long because every year when a team takes a quarterback in the first round, what do they say? We're going to let him sit for a year. We're going to give him a red shirt year. But you and I both know that never really truly happened. So here he is now. Got a little bit more time to sit and learn than most. But he's still in for a tough test in his first NFL start.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
At the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Moore. And Olsen over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks' 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Moore. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Budda Baker with a pick.
Budda Baker.
The Cardinals coming out led by Kyler Murray, the offensive rookie of the year a season ago. And back for more here in year number 2. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick six. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now Moore throwing after the interception. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at about the 31. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, Carson. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's taken
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's Moore to throw on 2nd down. A pass underneath for Carson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
gain on the play.
To throw is Moore on 3rd and 2. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Moore throwing on 4th down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Moore now. They'll run the screen with Carson. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
On 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Moore now looking to throw on 2nd down. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Moore. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the gun, Moore. And caught left side, Olsen.
Moore's pass Complete.
A gain of 6 there on first. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Moore. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Moore on 1st and 10. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
For Seattle.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touch. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Moore on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
No. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Daniels able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Jordan Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Cards will Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Seahawk ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 83 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Moore. Throwing on first down. And this is going to be incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
To throw again. Moore. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Devon Kennard. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be third and a mile. From the gun, Moore. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Moore operating from the gun. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Moore now on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. There, you just kind of feel for him right now. You can almost see. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive
I can still remember the excitement in the locker room after my first regular season game. The hugs, handshakes, and most of all, the words of encouragement from my mentor. It was great to know my teammates recognized my performance out on the field, and I was ready to show them that things were going to get even better. It was a tough break for the injured guy, but this was huge for me. The press wanted a quote, which is how things happen like they did. a few last photos, and left the podium. Later that day, I checked the headlines and was shocked to see one in particular about my press conference.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a 1,000-yard rusher each of the last 2 seasons. It's Chris Carson, able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
The tackle made by DeAndre.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week: 16 carries, 52 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Being chased out left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 23-yard line.
They run it with Carson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by...
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They run for it with Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And who's got it? The Giants. Now they're going to hold serve. The defense stops him. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Moore off the play fake. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And his throw here's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And able to find Dorsett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Moore on first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And they take possession. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Off the play fake. Moore. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Off play action. Moore. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And you know, so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Carson. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw is Moore. To throw on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
9 yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Moore throwing on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Seahawks go. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. Here's Carson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brought down by James.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the... And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Moore now, throwing on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Moore on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Moore. Going to throw again. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Greg Olsen.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll check that down to Carson.
Moore.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 2.
So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Carson, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Moore. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
For a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
They run again with Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback on the keeper.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Moore. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
Moore's
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw is Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Golden in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Moore, off play action, steps away, he'll run it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nothing open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Rolling to his, nowhere to go here, he lost the football. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Marcus Golden, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And no, it's incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Giants are going to get the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Moore now on first down. Steps away to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Moore. We got possession on him and he pulls it in. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation...
I got the word coach had made a decision about my status moving forward. After struggling in my 2 big chances to prove myself, I was worried. It was clear from the meeting I was on razor's edge of being cut from the team. I'd have to seriously step up my game in the offseason if I wanted to survive here.
And just like that, we've got yet another NFL season in the books. And like most of you watching out there at home, we also closed the door on another fantasy football season as well. As always, there were a fair share of players who surprised us in good ways, and of course, there were a bigger share that surprised us in bad ways. Unfortunately, I know that all too well, as I was really high on a particular player who I drafted in all 10 of my leagues. He was such a disappointment, I can't even bring myself to say his name. So let's just refer to him as the other half of the Heartbreak Kids, not named Tommy Matthews. Look, I hate to pile on a kid, especially after the season he had, but he who shall remain nameless wasn't just bad, he was historically awful out there.